What is up, you guys? Your girl is back with another video. This time we're gonna do a cute little look for Valentine's Day. Hello. You just have to be the center of attention, don't you? I don't have a Valentine, so this look is basically going to be worn in the house. If anything, she is living for it right now. It's kind of giving like a half cut crease, a little bit of shimmer, not too much glitter action. I wish I had some glitters that would go really cute on top of this look, but I don't really have anything, so I skipped that. But I'm digging it. I'm not mad about it. I never really do cut creases or half cut creases or anything like that, but I really do think that I should start doing them more. I love how they look. I love how they turn out in the end. They just take some time, and you guys know I'm all about that speed, you know? I like to just go. I am wearing some very special lashes. These are my lashes that are going to be launching at the end of this month, so please make sure you follow my Instagram for that. It is mariekirk.la. I'm doing a giveaway at the first 50 followers, and we're almost there, so I don't want you guys to miss out, so be sure you check that out. Okay, my camera is freaking out because the battery is getting way too hot, so without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this video. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and prime my eyelids with my MAC Layin Low Paint Pot. I've had this for way too long, so it's a little stiff, so I'm really trying to just use my fingertips to warm it up and blend it out. But definitely let me know if you have a better suggestion for hey, hit him. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely let me know if you have any better suggestions for an eyeshadow primer though. And now I'm using my Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. This is just a kind of like a red-orange shade. I'm just throwing that in my crease. Don't be alarmed, it looks a little crazy right now because we're going to blend that out in a second. Alright, now taking a clean, fluffy MAC 224 brush or any just fluffy blending brush, I'm just kind of buffing out those edges to make sure that it's nice and seamless. Next, I'm going to take an angled eyeshadow brush from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to lay down kind of like a deep purple, almost like a purple brown. I don't know how to describe it. It's a very eggplant. There we go. Maybe that's a good description of that color. But anyhow, we're just going to take that and lay it down on our outer corner. What you'll see is me just kind of playing around with the placement. I didn't really know how much to add, so I'm just kind of doing it little by little and just layering it as I go along. I'm also going to pull that shadow out a little bit towards the end. I just want to wing it slightly to make this look a little bit more sultry and a little bit more defined. I'm now using a grape shade to just kind of blend that eggplant color in with what we're going to use for our lid color. Even with this half cut crease, I don't want it to just be kind of like shimmer and then bam, just a harsh color on the end. I want everything to be really blended. So now what I'm using is my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I love using this to create like cut creases, half cut creases, things that are more defined on the lid. This is just a really nice base to use. It cleans up your lid and your work nicely. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but you'll see. One thing about doing a cut crease is you want to make sure that you have a product that is workable so that you can kind of spread it out like I'm doing on the lid. It just, as I said, it works like an eraser. It just cleans up your lid. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah, having a product that just moves around in a nice flat brush, preferably a synthetic brush, really helps. And then what I'm using now is just a little bit of Too Faced glitter glue. I like to use this on top of my concealer to carve out. Gives it a really nice kind of like a tacky texture, so your pigment can adhere to it really nicely. For my eyeshadows, I'm going to be using these loose pigments from MAC. I actually mixed two of them together. They're from their holiday collection from a few years ago because they last forever. I just don't remember the names. I know one for sure is Rose, but I'll be sure to link everything down in the description below. So because I did the first eye off camera, I just didn't have the right consistency when I did the other eye when I was mixing the two pigments together. So one eye is a little bit more lavender, the other one's a little bit more rose gold, but we are gonna live with it. So you are gonna see me kind of going back and forth, playing around, trying to clean up my mess, but I think it still turned out really nicely in the end. Using an eyeliner brush, I'm just taking a bit more glitter glue and using some pigments and just kind of cleaning up my crease area. That way everything looks a little bit more defined and just cleaner, Now just using that red orange that I used in my crease, I'm gonna use that and drag it down to my lower lash line, trying to be as neat as I can, but I do like it a little messy, so I just don't want it to come into my under eye concealer, but I do like it a bit smoky on the bottom. So I'm also gonna use that eggplant color and just kind of drag it along and blend the two colors together. For my highlight, I'm just using two eyeshadows that I have in an old Anastasia palette. It's just like a pink eyeshadow and a champagne gold eyeshadow. I really like how it turned out, especially using this crown brush. I've never used this brush to highlight, so I'm really impressed. So a fun little trick to fake a fuller lash line is I like to take a liquid liner and kind of do a really thin line in the inner corner and then just dot along my lash line, like in between my lashes. It doesn't have to be neat because I'm gonna slap some falsies on top anyway. But even if you just want to put on hella mascara, it makes your lashes just look that much fluffier, that much more fuller, and just gives a little bit of zhuzh. For my mascara, I'm just using this random Smashbox Full Exposure sample that I found and just coating it on the top and bottom. I've never been a huge fan of this mascara, so I don't know, mascaras are difficult for me. I feel like I'm always just kind of on the hunt for the next best thing. I don't really have one that I'm obsessed with. But I can tell you what I am obsessed with, though. Yes, man, these Marie Kirk lashes, honey. Hold on, let me give you a little tease. Let me give you a little, ooh. Get 'em. These are in the style Late Flight. I am so in love with these. They're perfect for every day. I've worn them to meetings. I've worn them out to go out and meet up with friends. So it's a super versatile lash. It complements a wide variety of eye shapes. So I hope you guys love these as much as I do, because I could continue to talk about them. For my lips, I'm just using MAC Strip Down Liner. I'm going ultra nude because I'm trying to eat afterwards and I just didn't want no problems, keeping it real. And then a little bit of Flesh Pot lipstick. And then to top it off, we're gonna use one of my favorite nude glosses from my girl T at the 26th Lash. Make sure you check her out. This is the shade Sassy. So juicy. I love this stuff. Alright guys, so that is it for this tutorial. I really do hope that you guys loved it. I hope that you have an amazing Valentine's Day. Whatever it is that you do, make sure that you stay safe and make sure you have your notification bell on so you can come back for the next video. Alright guys, I see you on the next one. Bye!